A lot of road this morning from the lake Taupo to Wellington, and we pass the volcano, so a lot of lavas again in the fog and then in the sun, and then green valleys. And now we are in the middle of the road, almost half road we have done, and we found the famous Vivi's kitchen with the famous horn full of cream. So I'm in Wellington, in the city center, in the Cuba Street. That is the street of the shopping. And now the sun is good, but if it's raining, I could go here. And then if you see the colors, it's because here the mentality is pretty open, so it's open also to the community of LGBTQI, and also is a cultural town, so a lot of people feel like artists. They dress bizarre, but it's nice to have a look at different kind of people. From here I see the statue of Kupe. Kupe, who was Kupe? Kupe was the first king Maori, was here in the 10th centuries, and was the first human arrive here in the fantastic bay of Wellington, very interesting for put a new town. The European arrived just in the 1839 by the boat full of colonies, and year after year more colonies arrived and they founded the town. And what I can see around here, a lot of people walking around, and the speciality, everybody are very artists. And a lot of statues, a lot of artifacts around, and people dress fancy all the time. And it's pretty interesting, very multicultural place. I got to have a look more. And what I forgot to tell you, that Wellington is also called the town of the wind. And exactly today is a lot of wind. Like I say, Wellington is called the town of the wind. Wind, a lot of wind. So we are on the mountain Victoria, on the top of Wellington, where there is the viewpoint. A lot of wind today, but it's still a nice place to have a look. From here we see one side the town, the other side already the ocean. Always on the mountain Victoria in Wellington. A very special monument dedicated to Richard Evelyn Byrd, who was a scientist, was a humanist, but also was a champion of freedom. What I like. Why? Because he was the man that flew for 3 times over Antarctica and explored this continent. And exactly for that he said that Antarctica could be for everyone, and could be a neutral country for the progress of the humanity. And this is what's happened just 2 years later. He died. He died in 57. In 59, 12 nations signed a treaty to save Antarctica from the nuclear war and most of the bad words. Anyway, now this monument is done by the stone of Antarctica. They bring it from the continent to here, and is direction south, exactly. He's watching his loved Antarctica. Time to change island. So just in line, waiting to board on the ferry. Will be 3-hour ferry, could be. I hope the sea is not so bumping because I'm a little bit emotional. Anyway, just relax, 3 hours on the boat. Now 1 hour before go on board. See you on the South Island. Never follow the GPS of the Google or what, because the shortcut forgot to taste the wine in this winery is passing through this road. Obviously, by my car, I cannot pass here. But it's nice. If I was by bike, maybe yes. So we have to change road, coming back and find the place for the wine tasting. So here we are. Someone recommended this winery to try the wine, to taste it, and why not? We are just arrived. Looks good, pretty modern one side. And spy, because looks like the owner is fan of James Bond and the spy story. And also because 10 kilometers from here there is a radar place of the army. So it's a spy valley, if you want. Oh, thank you. Just, yeah. Thank you.
This has been in oak barrels for 14 months. It is 2017 and it's our envoy ranges from microsites, so it's all hand-picked and just a single vineyard, so it's not blended with any
Good,
other
that's good.
Yeah.
Perfume, fantastic, color too. Good. Normally when you wine tasting, you have to spit away, but it's not our case. We have to try it to the end. Good, very good. not really obligatory to stop on the road, but sometimes it's better to do it. The view is beautiful. Some dolphins are swimming just in front of the beach. Or more, at the parking place, you can buy lobster. What another surprise on the road. You can see just from the road the seal. Really, we are on the road. You see the road is just there. With the sound of the waves. I'm walking just out of Kaikoura. Kaikoura is a very touristic place on the east coast, famous for the dolphins and the whales. So a lot of people come here for a weekend or a few days just to relax. Maybe not to enjoy the beach because of the swim in the sea, but just forgot to see the dolphins. We saw someone before by the car, and the whales when they are. You can take a plane or helicopter or just a boat and go much further and see the whales. For me, just walk a little bit before go to have a dinner, seafood for sure.